What is the bare minimum in a relationship? How to ask for more than just the bare minimum. Part 1. Your date is not calling you back. Is he or is she? If your answer is no, then this video is for you, so watch it till the end. If your partner doesn't call you back, it's because he or she doesn't want to call you back. If your partner is ignoring you or is treating you bad, this is because your partner wants to act like this. That's final. Nobody forces them to treat you bad. It is their choice to offer you the bare minimum. Deep inside, you feel that you have to let them go, that you have to break up with them. I know that it's hard, but are you willing to waste 1 year, 2 years of your precious life to chase emotionally unavailable partners? Or partners that are simply not interested in you? Don't you think that you deserve far more than the bare minimum? Do you really like to lose yourself, to lose respect for yourself while receiving the bare minimum from your date? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Alice, the key of your relationship. I am Alice, dating and relationship coach, and before I go any further, if you're liking what you're hearing, then please subscribe on my YouTube channel and please send this video to someone who might benefit from my message. Doing like this, you really help me and you can make this channel grow. I really appreciate your support. So, today we're diving into a topic that's fundamental but often misunderstood. The bare minimum in a relationship. Whether you're dating in a long-term relationship or just having the dating scene, navigating the dating scene, understanding what constitutes the bare minimum can help you set realistic expectations and build healthier connections. So, let's get into it. What is the bare minimum in a relationship? When someone gives the bare minimum in a relationship, it means that they are putting in the least amount of effort or investment required to maintain the relationship. They may not actively contribute to the emotional or practical aspects of the relationship, and their actions may lack enthusiasm or genuine care. The bare minimum in a relationship isn't about settling for less or lowering your standards. It's about understanding the essential elements that should be present to ensure a relationship is healthy and respectful. Think of it as the foundation on which you build something more meaningful. Speaking about the bare minimum, remember something very important. If your date or partner does not call you at least 1 time per day, they offer you the bare minimum. If your date does not keep his or her promises, they offer you the bare minimum. If your partner starts random arguments, even if you are kind and understanding, this means that he or she is cheating on you. If your partner is inconsistent, he or she has someone else. If your partner is not investing in you time, energy, this means that they consider that you're not worth the investment. If your partner only calls you when they want something, he or she is using you. If you never met his or her family, you're not the one. If you are in a relationship of 2 years or even more, and if you have no commitment, no marriage, this means that they are still searching and that you are a placeholder. People talk with their actions. If they do not do these actions, then you receive the bare minimum and you are wasting your life, investing in something that will have no future. Do you really want to waste your time, energy in a relationship where you receive the bare minimum? Or do you want more than just the bare minimum? You deserve more than just the bare minimum, trust me. But have a conversation with your date in a respectful, kind, open way where you communicate your expectations. It's okay to have expectations as long as they are reasonable expectations. In real life, we have standards, and the higher standards you have is to be happy. It's normal for you to have the expectation to be happy, especially when you want to be happy in your relationship. So if you're getting only the bare minimum, talk to your partner. It's not about confrontation. It is about taking your power back. To take your power back, you have to start by talking about your needs, owning your needs. You want a healthy relationship with someone who is willing to invest in you as much as you invest in them. You want that both of you are committed to make this relationship work, and you want more than just the bare minimum. You are saying to your partner, here are my needs. My needs are not being met in this situation, and I can't keep investing in this situation while my needs are not being met. So, if you will not offer me more than just the bare minimum, I'm going to go in a different direction. If they don't improve, if they are not treating you with respect, kindness, compassion, if they are not treating you how they want to be treated, then leave them. Here are the bare minimum characteristics for staying in a healthy relationship. 1. Respect. Respect is non-negotiable. This means valuing each other's options and opinions. This means valuing each other's boundaries and individuality. It's about listening, being considerate, and treating each other with kindness. If there's no respect, there's no foundation for a healthy relationship. 2. Communication. Effective communication is key. It's not just about talking, but also about listening and understanding. Healthy communication involves sharing feelings openly, addressing conflicts constructively, and ensuring both partners feel heard and valued. 3. Trust. Trust is crucial. It means being reliable, keeping promises, and being honest and loyal. Trust is built over time, but it can be shattered quickly if not maintained. It's the cornerstone of feeling secure and confident in a relationship. 4. Effort. A relationship requires effort from both sides. This doesn't mean grand gestures all the time, but consistent small actions that show you care. This could be as simple as checking in with each other, making time for the other one, or supporting each other's goals. 5. Personal growth. Supporting each other's personal growth is important. This means encouraging each other's dreams, respecting each other's needs for space, and being open to change and growth. A healthy relationship allows both partners to evolve individually, but also together. Choose someone who chooses you. Invest time, energy, kindness, love, money in a partner who also invests back in you. Now it's important to remember that while these are the bare minimums, every relationship is unique. That might be a basic expectation for one person, could be different for another one. Communication is key to understanding and meeting each other's needs. Standards that are bare minimum in a relationship. The bare minimum when discussing a relationship is a phrase used to describe the very least you need from that relationship. Bare minimum standards are the minimum requirements from any potential partner that you may have. It can be confusing to figure out which qualities are meant to be treated as essential demands and which are the ones that are worth sacrificing. When looking for a partner, you may have things that you might desire but can still do without. However, this video won't be only about the bare minimum qualities. This video will focus on the minimal requirements you can set to give your relationship a solid foundation from which to work. What is the bare minimum in a relationship? Is it time to make a relationship standards list? And what are the things that will make it on the list? If you have waited a long time to be in a relationship, dated many wrong people, or been single for a long time before finally doing the personal work it takes to find a relationship with mutual respect and support, you have to fight for it to make it last. Of course, sometimes we simply grow up and find the right person. Either way, it is time to set standards in a relationship that are easy to achieve. You may always have been strong or independent, but are you happy? If you are, despite not having any relationship that lasts as long as until your next birthday, then that's wonderful. Not everyone needs a relationship to validate who they are and how they live their lives. Many single people are perfectly satisfied. Nevertheless, a solid partnership with which to face the challenges of life is a gift in itself. It takes commitment, of course, including knowing the basic standards you need for a good relationship. Setting average relationship standards is better than not having anything at all. There may come a point in your life when you realize the importance of having medium standards in a relationship so that you will have more chances of making it work. Examples of bare minimum in a relationship. Here are some examples of dating standards wherein you will have a higher chance of turning it into a fruitful and worthwhile relationship. You have to set the following relationship standards when meeting, dating, or having a serious commitment with someone. A person who is committed and loyal to you. Someone who is consistent, who calls you, texts you every day. A man who initiates and schedules physical dates with you. And this is for women. A person who respects your boundaries. Someone who is completely over their ex. Someone who gives compliments without being asked. Someone who doesn't have an addiction or would borrow money to finance their vices. A person who always asks you, how was your day? And listen when you answer. Someone who doesn't judge people by race or color. A person who doesn't demand to know all your passwords or snoop through your phone. Someone who likes cuddling or talking when you're together than scrolling through their phone. A person without a savior complex. A person who can support your advocacies or at least doesn't discourage you from joining groups. Someone who encourages you to do your best. Someone who always supports you to reach your goals. A person who won't hesitate to share their thoughts when you are making life decisions. A person who will stand up for you and the relationship when things get tough. Someone sensitive about how you feel. Someone who won't compare you to other people. A person who says sorry when they are wrong. Someone who owns his mistakes or her mistakes and tries to correct them. A person who always finds time to be with you. A person who remembers your birthday or at least keeps it listed where they can be reminded. Someone who doesn't shame you in any way in front of other people or when you are together. someone who makes you feel special and not just used when in bed. Someone who does not only talk about themselves, or someone who does not refuse to listen when you're talking. Meaning of bare minimum for a guy. Giving compliments doesn't take much. You won't even have to sweat to appreciate your girl. It's not like asking you to be Prince Charming suddenly. You can still make your partner feel special without losing your authenticity. You can begin by sticking to the basics. Here are some examples of dating standards for guys of doing the bare minimum but still making their date or partner feel like they are not neglected. 1. Compliment. Giving compliments is not difficult. You won't even have to sweat to appreciate your girl. You can simply look at her and compliment her hair, how she exerted effort in her makeup, what a lovely outfit she's wearing, and so on. The fact is that she exerted effort to look pretty. The least you can do is appreciate the effort, is still doing the bare minimum without letting it show. 2. Be courteous. Many men have forgotten the simple courtesies that used to be part of the standards in the relationship when your parents or grandparents were still dating. It is not as if the girl respects too much in a relationship. Some of them may even get surprised by gestures, such as holding the door open for her or moving to the dangerous side when you're crossing the street. Although for many women this can also come across as patronizing. So remember that the intention is to show care and attention. How you want to do that is up to you and what you believe she wants. Making this a part of your relationship standards list will make you look good in the eyes of the girl and those who see you doing such a thing. This bare minimum in a relationship will make your girl feel loved, protected, while proving to the world that chivalry is not dead. 3. Speak. Many guys find this hard to do, especially when they realize the relationship isn't worth pursuing. No matter how you view the girl or define standards in a relationship, it would help if you spoke your mind. Talking must always be on top of the list in answering the questions. No matter how you feel, it is better if you tell the other person about it. This way, both of you can get enlightened and understand each other better or move forward if that's what you want to happen. Commonly asked questions. Relationship dynamics vary, and understanding the difference between a bare minimum and a healthy relationship is vital. Here are some answers to common questions that I, as a coach, receive. What is the difference between a bare minimum relationship and a healthy relationship? A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect, communication, and emotional support, and all these characteristics are offered by each partner willingly and without too much effort. In contrast, a bare minimum relationship lacks these essential elements, often leading to dissatisfaction and unhappiness. How do you know if you are in a bare minimum relationship? Signs include neglect, lack of emotional connection, and feeling unfulfilled. If your needs and feelings are consistently ignored, it may be a bare minimum relationship. It is okay to stay in a bare minimum relationship? Is it? Staying in such a relationship isn't advisable long term. However, addressing issues or seeking improvements throughout communication and therapy can be considered. But if nothing changes after you communicate, which are your bare minimum standards, I suggest that you respect yourself and that you leave the bare minimum relationship. How do you talk to your partner about your needs in a relationship? Well, you have to do it open, honestly, in honest conversations that are crucial. Express your needs and feelings calmly, emphasizing the importance of mutual understanding and growth. How do you end a bare minimum relationship? Ending a relationship is difficult, but sometimes necessary for personal growth and happiness. Communicate with the partner that offers you only the bare minimum, that you want more than just the bare minimum. You want more than what he offers you. and that you want your partner to translate your communication into real facts. If there are no improvements in your relationship after this conversation, then leave your partner. Seek support from friends, family, or a therapist, and prioritize your well-being in the process. Setting the right standards. Rachel Pace, a relationship writer, says that a relationship will last longer if both people involved know where they stand and where they will go. If you find yourself stuck and cannot even meet eye to eye in terms of the bare minimum in a relationship, it is best to go communicate openly with your partner, and if there are no practical results, go to counseling to save the partnership before more things go wrong. Red flags versus healthy boundaries. Also, it's crucial to differentiate between healthy boundaries and red flags. If you're finding that your partner consistently fails to meet these basics or disregards your needs and feelings, it might be worth reevaluating the relationship. Remember, the bare minimum should be a starting point, not a destination. So whether you are in a relationship or looking for one, keep these basics in mind. They're not about demanding perfection, but ensuring that you have a solid, respectful, and caring foundation to build on. You women, you should never get mad at any man. Let me teach you ladies how to properly communicate your emotions more effectively without you sounding like you are asking to your man a favor, without you sounding like their mothers. I would like to teach you the power of I sentences. Whenever you say something like, you never do this, or you never take me out on dates, or you never bring me flowers, or you never take out trash, you always stay out with your boys every night. Whenever you women do that, the man cannot hear you. Whenever you sound like you accuse them, they cannot hear you because you sound like their mother. But I'm here to help you, and I'm giving you a very precious solution. Are you ready for my solution? Use the I sentences. I feel, I need, I want. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say that he's been busy at work and that you feel neglected. Instead of saying, you always neglect me, you spend more time at work than with me, you can say something like, I feel that we haven't had so much time together these past few weeks, and I know that you've been working hard, and I am proud of you because you worked that hard, but I would really appreciate if we can take some time off this weekend and spend some quality time together, just the two of us, because I love spending time with you. Let me give you another scenario. Let's say you want him to give you flowers or other gifts more often. You can say something like, hey, remember the time when you brought me flowers on my birthday or on our anniversary? That made me feel so amazing. That made me feel good. I feel so special, and I would appreciate if you could do it more often, not just when there are special occasions. That would make me feel so good. Isn't it better to use the I sentences? The I sentences would make him feel good about himself. He will feel, my woman needs me. Isn't the I sentences make them feel better than when you accuse them, than when you shout at them? But if that man is not listening to you, then it is better to leave from that relationship and to find a person that listens to your needs and that does facts accordingly to your needs, as you do facts according to their needs. So many of my clients are asking me as a psychologist, as a coach, should I be in this relationship with this person? And my answer is, if your date is open-minded, they are consistent, non-judgmental, they want an authentic platform to express themselves, and they want the same for you, then that relationship could work. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, subscribe for more content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And of course, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below sharing your thoughts on what you consider the bare minimum in a relationship. Follow my future videos because I'll speak about the bare minimum relationship standards you have to set but I'll speak also about other amazing subjects regarding love relationships. My personal advice: be unique, be special, be different so that you make the person you are dating with, that you are married with, insatiable for you. My love for you, insatiable. If you subscribe to my channel, you will motivate me to create videos with even better content. So, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Alice, the key of your relationship. Like and share this video to people who might need it. You can also follow me on Facebook, and my Instagram is Alice, key of your relationship, without any space between words. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care, and remember, a healthy relationship starts with the basics. Kisses! Bye!